The word that I'd like to choose is a server. And the reason why I'm going with a server is because I have been honored to serve as a senator, as a residence don, as a sister, as a community member, as a daughter, as a friend. And in all of these roles, the role of the server is to genuinely connect with people, is to know what empathy means, it's to know what life is like beyond jargon, beyond words, but to feel.
The word I would use to describe the position of the rector is definitely ally. Something that I've been mentioning to everybody I've spoken to so far this week is that I don't see the purpose of the rector to push forward their own voice and only their priorities. Like I said before, I absolutely can't speak on the experiences of everybody at this university. I think the purpose of the rector is to elevate the voices that already exist all around them. There's already so many incredible students doing hard work in every corner of our campus, covering every important social issue, and I think acknowledging that and giving them the opportunity to bring that forward, I think being that liaison, that ally is really, really important.
If I had to pick a word to describe the position of rector, I would choose the word advocate. To me, that means representing the voice of the students. As the motto of the rector goes, Princeps servesca es, which means be a leader and a servant. To be an effective advocate, you can't only speak on behalf of students, you have to speak making sure that you represent the student interests. And I think that's very important. I'm not representing people as Jake Roseman individual, I'm representing the voice of the student body.
I would say that the all-encompassing big issue that we are facing at Queen's is a disconnection. So whether that disconnection falls between students and administration, whether that disconnection is between undergraduates and SGPS students, whether that disconnection is between students working on the same important issues in silos and feeling like I'm the only person advocating this, or we're the only person advocating for this. So one of the biggest areas that I've found disconnect, at least, is students on campus that prioritize sustainability. And there are a number of them. There are so many groups across this campus that are addressing this in different ways, and they're unique, but they have a goal that can be consolidated. How can we have a big roundtable conversation that we can bring forward to administration and say, look, we understand that you made these recommendations, this is the work we're doing, here's how we can partner, and then bridge that gap.
So I personally believe that I don't think there should be one biggest challenge facing the institution. I think to say that there's only one big challenge facing the institution would essentially be diminishing the other challenges that we're currently facing. I think there's a lot of things that we need to address. Tonight I've talked about improving our academic standing and making sure we get a good quality of education. So first, to address how I do that, I've kind of explained a little before, but I think addressing our class sizes is the biggest thing. So there's two factors that are really big on the QS World University rankings. The first of which is class sizes, university student to professor ratios in classes. We need to work on making those better. The second thing, which goes in tandem with that, is ensuring academic success for the students in terms of GPA. And more professor support and more TA support for the students will in tandem mean better GPAs.
I think one of the biggest challenges that not only this institution faces, but the entire world does, is that there is a lack of humility. So to be able to humble ourselves and have a conversation and listen and truly listen, sometimes we figure out that whether you're a student, an admin, or just take off the titles a human, sometimes we just want the same thing through different means. But if we listened, maybe we wouldn't be facing the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge in listening is to remind myself why I'm listening. Do I care? Do I feel? And do I want to? And I didn't do this on my own. It's through watching other people and role modeling. Current Rector Cameron Young, in my opinion, is a very humble young man. And he has listened to me. And he taught me what it means, and he encompasses what it means to be a humble person who can be human just like me. And because he listened to me, I had the confidence to today run. That's what it looks like to lead.